So how was that role? Like how many providers, how many staff?
Most places I worked had anywhere from 3 to 30 doctors. Sometimes I was the manager and admin receptionist. Other jobs I was just the biller, admin, scheduler.
Mm-hmm.
Every job was kind of different. But a normal day for me was like answering phones, scheduling appointments, billing, taking referrals, checking in with the doctors and assistants, making
Mm-hmm.
sure, people make payments and just um, keeping that recorded payment information through Excel spreadsheets,
Mm-hmm.
returning voicemails, and checking like availability and calling insurance, and of course, closing. You just shut everything down, but that's pretty much my day. So it's anything from scheduling, reception, some like cleaning,
And
billing.
most of your jobs you've been with them for quite. Is this is accurate? It's 2010 to
hmm
25.
I stayed in a lot of interesting places for a long time, and I just I would come back every few years and you stay here for like up to 3 months. And I really just kind of missed Alaska. But yeah, I do stay in jobs for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
I've shadowed, when I was in massage therapy school, I did shadow chiropractors, physical therapists, OTs, but it wasn't really employment. It was more like experience required to get like your license.
mm-hmm.
So I haven't worked in physical therapy, at least I don't remember, but I have shadowed and I've been in clinics like behind the scenes.
And then as far as your just knowledge of the insurances with chart checking,
hmm
the benefits and eligibility, I'm assuming you're quite.
VA, Medicaid, Aetna, like every insurance. I'm
When
sure
you were
there's
when
more
you were
now.
working in this last, so give me as an example, was it just you or did you have other colleagues that were also assisting with that process? Or
Half of the jobs, at least the last one I worked in, it was just myself, but
mm-hmm.
I am used to working with up to 10 people at the front desk.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if I worked for like a franchise or a really big practice with up to 30 doctors. But
And how do you
usually it's
handle
just me or somebody
that
else.
workload and the pressure and all of that?
Well, luckily I was a massage therapist in the last place I was. I'm not licensed here, but I definitely learned some tricks on how to like deal with stress, distress when I'm not working,
Mm-hmm.
how to have a healthy work and private balance, and just learning good posture exercise really does help with the burnout and just avoiding the
Yeah.
whole I'm
Lots
on
of
the
sitting.
schedule because I don't take care of myself kind of thing. I try to
Yeah.
avoid that.
But as far as being able to, let's say you have a full day with full providers, do you handle that pretty
Very
well?
well. I mean,
Or
I'm outgoing. I love being around people. I'm used to having a lot of different tasks, wearing a lot of hats, and changing course very quickly.
mm-hmm.
It's just something I'm good at, and I never take things personally. I mean, I'm used to dealing with a lot of nice people, but occasionally you get an irritable person who's in pain or just it's just part of the job, and it's just something I enjoy.
So if I were to reach out to your previous team members, what's kind of some traits that they would say about you and your character, if they were to describe McKenna?
Well, on my resume, I do have a record of winning awards for being punctual, upselling, and just giving much more than I'm required.
Mm-hmm.
They would say I meet deadlines, I succeed them. I always have the schedule filled because that's job security and it's great for the business.
Mm-hmm.
I'm friendly, outgoing, detail oriented, and I'm just a great team player.
That's awesome. That's yeah. I mean, that's ideally what anybody would ever want.
hmm
Um, so with filling the schedule, I mean that's important, of
hmm
course. I mean, you said it beautifully that without a full schedule, it's not the job security. So you want a full schedule, you have job security.
Not only just filling the schedule and getting people back in, but like bringing people, like friends and like word of mouth. Like
Yeah.
I want to retain the people we got, but I really want to, push and get more people in.
When did you get back to Alaska?